Hip hop is in a weird place, according to Young Thug.
I feel like I always wanted to do this type of music, and then I feel like rap is in like a weird like space right now, because it's just saying like everybody beefing, and it's just like some of the biggest, two of the biggest artists in the world, like Clash, and a lot of like the fucking ripple effect that came behind. Weird. I feel like it's time. I feel like we gotta like take it to the next level. We gotta level up. Like AI, it's just so much. Everything in the world leveling up except hip hop. Like niggas getting like worse. Like we getting worse than when we first came. Like I think we like rich, so we just like comfortability. Even when we feel like we like hustling hard as we can, we still like we still cap. We so comfortable. I feel like we need this type of shit. I would be so happy if hip hop turned into pop. Like, nobody on this earth could fuck with me when it comes to that type of shit. You know, I would be happy. But I also love hip hop because I know a lot of hip hop artists can't do that.
Well, you can rap your ass off. We always do that. But hip hop also always looks to you to push boundaries. Every project something different. It's a risk. You can stay comfortable. You can do the same thing. People love that.
What's up, world? It's your boy Challz Brown back again talking facts. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Keep sending those Cashapp to CLBMG. Join that membership. And all you buying that merch down below. Gang, listen. I've been telling y'all for a while they're scared. They're really scared. They're so scared that they can't even hold their emotions back now. Gang, it's getting scary, especially in the ATL, right? You run into Atlanta, it's getting really spooky. Crazy, hilarious, and Young Thug right now just showed you how scary it is. He said hip-hop is in a weird place. No, my G, you are. You're in a weird place. I've been telling you guys for months. I've been telling you before the clock struck 1 last year, before the bell rung and made it 2025. I've been telling you in 2024, these guys are so scared. They don't know what to do. They don't want to drop records because the records are and will continue to flop. Kendrick has ruined this game for them, but not in a bad way. He made it better because he brought back actual lyrics and concepts and good music to this shit. And I said last year, I said, gang, Young Thug and before Young Thug even got out of jail, I said, these guys are shook. They don't know what to do. And you just saw the results. Young Thug dropped and flopped according to their standards. This guy was 21 Savage, dropped and flopped worse according to their standards. I told you they were scared because they don't know what to do. They don't know what to make. Right? 21 Savage was on that show Perspectives, right? With Big Bank. And he was like, I don't know what's going on with these niggas because Wham's record was hard. My records is hard. And they still talking shit. They want you to flop. They want to see you fall. They want to knock you down off the top. It's everybody else's problem, right? It ain't that their music is conceptually dead. It ain't that they're not bringing anything new to the table. And people are tired of that fake shit, especially when I say fake shit, what I mean is that overly dramatic, overly thug, that nothing else but I'm shoot you, I'm gonna hurt you, I'm gonna hurt your family, I'm drinking lean, smoking weed all day, and I got a stick on my lap. That's all I do all day. We know that nobody does that all day. Or if they do that all day, their time is short. Okay? They got a short time left. So we're not gonna uphold that all day. You're going to have to do something else. You got to make some more music, right? We just saw the Clips bring out one of the greatest albums that we've heard in years. And the very first song is talking about their mother and father both dying within months of each other. And how they found them and how it made them feel. We just saw Kendrick Lamar drop a record, Mr. Morale, mad Grammys, changed the course of hip hop because you know what? Even before the battle, that record, whether people want to deal with it or not, changed how rappers had to come out. Rappers had to start saying some real shit. It made rappers vulnerable. Whether people wanted to say they liked it or they didn't, people listened to it. And a lot of people came in droves to the shows. A lot of people bought and paid and listened to that album and everything regarding that album. And a lot of people enjoyed it. Me being one of them, right? On record, I'm going to say right now, outside of the Pimp a Butterfly, Mr. Morale is my favorite Kendrick record. I'm just going to be honest. So the end of the simple fact is people got to understand. People want you to say something now. They were running so scary last year. They tried to start a war against lyrical rap. They tried to literally try to make you think something was wrong with miracle rap. They added the miracle on it to try to make it seem like it was something wrong with being lyrical. Right? Young Thug and all these guys hinted toward, I ain't with that. They're running scared, gang. Young Thug dropped and all these other guys dropped, and now they're trying to pin the death of hip-hop on to Kendrick. Kendrick survived. He revitalized hip-hop. He saved it. In this video clip, Young Thug said some shit talking about, I would love for hip-hop to go pop. You know what that means? I would love for my corny shit to be good again. I would love for this shit that I'm auto-tuning and putting two thoughts into it. Remember these kids, they were like, I can make a song in 10 minutes. These kids will brag about making a 5-minute beat. Gang, we're in a different world. They don't have the patience no more. And it shows. And they're trying to blame all of hip-hop falling and dying on Kendrick. Well, guess what? He revitalized this shit. Because hip-hop never was meant for the corporations. It was never meant for us to be on the billboard. It got on the billboard by default because it just was that good. But over the last couple years, a lot of these companies, I'm not going to name no names, but a lot of them are still around, and they pumped out junk on top of junk. And you can't get nothing. It's like they say, what you are is what you eat. So you kept feeding hip-hop fucking dog food. And then when it come home to the roost, when ain't nothing on the billboard, you want to take the one good rapper that really did something major toward the whole world, broke every record known to man with hip-hop, every single one, right? Broke them all. And guess what you want to do? You want to blame him. As he's shining, this guy smiling on tour. He ain't even got no damn phone. I think the motherfucker ain't been online since goddamn the Super Bowl. But y'all motherfuckers sitting here going to blame him when he the only one, not the only one, but he one of the biggest ones, the brightest star. Like Nas said, Kendrick is the North Star. You motherfuckers had your fucking head explode. You gotta realize Drake fans are deranged. So they're going to get mad at something like that. But the rest of us understood what Nas was saying. Right? So end of the day, we watch this guy stick to the code. I told you I went to that Kendrick tour. Right? I was floor seats, my nigga. And I went to that show. This motherfucker Kendrick walked out with some Timbs. His pants was sagging. He had a hoodie on. I said, oh, this nigga's he on some hip hop shit. He rapping. Right? He ain't got no button up. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, he rapping. Told you this motherfucker did the whole Euphoria. I'm like, gang, you ain't gotta do that. You could have did half of it and then boom, do some explosion, boom, move to the next song. Nigga sat and walked around the whole stage, did the whole Euphoria. I was like, gang, the whole shit like 5 minutes. Rapped the whole shit. Didn't run out of breath or nothing. I was like, what the fuck this nigga doing? 80 push-ups a motherfucking every hour and hour. Very in shape, right? But I'm like, hip-hop is back and this guy's showing you the masses who haven't seen it in a long time. Let's just be honest. Jay retired. Nas been showing it, but they trying to overlook Nas. Let's just be honest. The community itself is divided on this new album, but I'm gonna stay focused, right? End of the day, they have been overlooking hip hop in its purest form, right? Nas can't do it by itself. On a commercialized level, yeah, Kendrick was the only one doing it. You had the bubble bath rapper out there. He dip his toe in. He'll give you one or two rap records where questionable who wrote the shit, but end of the day, he'll dip his toe in, give you one timestamp record, and then he back doing 5 or 6 ballads and Afro beats. There's nothing wrong with Afro beats, but don't call that shit hip hop when Drake's doing Afro beats. Okay? So that's what we had representing hip hop. Then you had Young Thug and 21 Savage doing their version of rap, this, that, and the third. For a time, it was good. Everything don't last forever, gang. That's like saying the West Coast still supposed to be holding rap down, doing fucking gangster music and the funky worm. No, everything changes. So as things moved forward and their taste started to shift, people got tired of, yes, believe it or not, the Atlanta sound as well. So all that shit changed, especially with this battle. Yes, the battle did change some things, but it changed some things for the better, because what it made you do is say, wait a minute. Kendrick can get that many syllables and entendres and words, and he can do these concepts. Why can't this guy do it? Why can't the baby do it? Why can't Lil Baby do it? Right? Why can't Wham and these other guys? What's going on with that? Why their records sound repetitive? Why they got 12 songs and 11 of them sound the exact same? Why is that like that? Why do we look at them the same? They act the same. They try to be the same, almost the same. It's like a hive mentality. They mumble the same. They say half sentences. So it's like, what the hell's going on? Like, why can't they speak articulately? Why can't we hear what they're really trying to say. Why do they always have incomplete thoughts and this, that, and third? So it's like, yo, it could be better. People can be better at this, right? We don't gotta keep settling for guys that's like almost. Let me keep it like this. We don't have to settle for less when it comes to hip hop. Hip hop is a beautiful sport with all kind of ranging topics and things that can be said. We don't have to dumb it down all the time. And what people started to realize is, yo, I can go listen to Alexis Caro. I can go listen to insert whatever, right? I can go listen to something else, right? I can go watch Stranger Things for the 5th time. I don't got to play these rappers all the time. So people stopped playing them and the numbers went down. It ain't dead by no stretch, because right now you're going to have the people who are going to really know how to manifest this shit and make money from it the right way. Like it's supposed to be. They're gonna make hip hop what it is. Right now, hip hop is almost a clown show. If you go to the most playlists right now, if you say, all right, hot new hip hop, Alexis, play the hot new hip hop list, it's gonna come on. A lot of that shit gonna be repetitive. A lot of that shit for people like me, myself, who's steeped in this culture and have been listening to this shit for, let's say, fucking 40 years. Like, I've been listening to this shit for a long time, gang. And I've seen the ups and downs. I've seen when it's really, really good and when it ain't that good. And right now, unless you're looking for really, really good, you're on the underground, you're listening to 38 Special and Stove God Cooks and Evidence and all this shit like that, Prof and all this stuff that's going on, Shay Noir. I can sit here all day, name a whole bunch of shit. Right? If you're listening and looking for that, the New Daylight song, y'all know New Daylight got an album out called, they got an album Cabin in the Sky, rest in peace to Dave, right? It's a lot of hip hop shit going on. But if you're not paying attention and you don't care about that, all you're doing is Alexa, play the new rap. You're going to get a lot of drill shit, a lot of niggas, one nigga in jail, the other nigga on the way, one nigga, this is last song before he got murdered. Like, it's a whole different scene out there. And a lot of them are they're being told by their record labels, right? These guys, let's let's call it what it is. These guys that's not always of the culture, but they're at the top of the culture, telling them, yo, why don't you make another song about pulling out a stick, right? I don't really hear too much hardcore shit in that rap. I know you like to party, but let's get some more murder in there, right? End of the day, you're getting people who are pupperizing this thing to have a certain sound, because what it is when corporations get involved, they only look at the numbers, gang. Right? They start to look at things like, how much did it make? How much did it do on Spotify last week? Well, Little Murder Death Kill came out and he made such and such and such a, oh wow, well we need another Little Murder Death Kill. We need 2 of them. Fucking find me 5 of them. So now all we getting this Little Murder Death Kill every other Saturday. So now you got these guys flooding the market with Little Murder Death Kill. It becomes repetitive. And a year or so later, people start to be like, yo, I'm tired of Murder Death Kill, low key. Me too. They're like, you too? I'm tired of low key. The motherfucker dropped 10 albums in last year. Like the fuck? We kind of sick of it. Let's just be honest. We only need 1 Murder Death Kill. We don't need 17 of these motherfuckers running around. So right now, with all these Murder Death Kills running around, the shit is stale and stagnant. You can only have 1 NBA YoungBoy. You can't have 4, 5, or 6 of them. You got all these artists trying to do that. My man, Fliz, he works with younger, at-risk youth. And he helps them by keeping them out of harm's way by letting them get into the studio. Okay? So when they come to the studio, a lot of them don't know nothing but what is popping right now. You know what's popping right now? Murder, death, kill. A lot of stuff about drilling, killing, this, that, and the third. He exposed one of the kids to a different kind of music and it changed their life. They're like, I never heard rap like this before. Guess what? If you go, hey, Alexa, play hot new hip rap right now, then it's all murder, death, kill. That's all he hears. So you're wondering why it's down. So Young Thug is like, yo, rappers in a weird place. Why? Because your shit flop? No, it ain't in a weird place. It's in a great space. I've been hearing some great shit. This Nas album is really good. I'm playing it every day, my G. So no, I'm not playing what's the name of that shit? Whatever his album was called where he got white face. We talked about that shit till we were blue in the face, right? No, we're not playing that. A lot of these motherfuckers, they got used to getting over with garbage. We saw Lil Wayne try to drop garbage on us. We saw a lot of people that's putting little thought. You could get away with little. You got away on names for a while. For a while, these rappers could get away with just having their name. Just having their name. This dude, look, now, I get it. He's in his heart is in the right place. But 21 Savage just put out an emotional plea to all of Atlanta artists to get back together. Wham and Bam and Slam and Ham. All y'all got to listen. We all got to get back together. Gang, stop this shit. Now, I'm with him. Y'all motherfuckers, stop the beef and this, that, and the third. Yo, Gunna, we need you back. He want to solve it. You know why? Because they can't sell no records. I'm just going to be honest. It ain't that simple to just slap your name on it, featuring 21, and the shit's going crazy. Featuring Drake. A Drake feature worth about as much as my ass on the feature. Right? Same shit. Let's be honest. Damn close. So, end of the day, right now, that joint did terrible. 21 dropped that feature with Drake. Drake fans ain't even like the shit. They not putting no thought into this music, gang. Drake mails him a verse in. Right? Probably did that shit one morning. He had a bowl of Fruit Loops. Right? And a fucking glass of Chablis. And did the verse and emailed it to the nigga. And he put it out. Right? What happened to the streets, this, that, and the third. And I'll tell you, I like 21. I like hard rap. But at the end of the day, we're seeing that hard rap ain't enough. You can't just come out with these abstract album covers and then this mid-ass music that you're not putting no time and effort into with no concept. It's just, yo, I can kill you. I can kill him. I can kill 30 y'all. I can kill everybody on your block. I can shoot the whole block. I flip the block upside down. You been upside down and I kill you and upside down. These motherfuckers, it's just like, how many times you gonna kill me, gang? Right? How many times you gonna kill me and kill him and kill the op and run? Life revolving around ops, and how many different ways we gonna hurt the ops? Or you get this patronizing pandering shit that young thug was doing lately, where it's like, I'm gonna just throw some auto-tune in my voice, make a half-ass hook, say some dumb shit, and these motherfuckers gonna buy it. Little Young Thug stuff was so ridiculous, gang. It was so ridiculous. I can't even remember half the shit that was on. I know he said some dumb shit. Oh, with the N-word, he made a song about the N-word, this, that, and the third. It was so ridiculous. It's like, it's no way this guy put no thought into this. I'm just going to be honest. So they're stumbling through the dark, and hip-hop's in a weird place now, right? So now he's like, he wants AI to take, he's like, every other genre has elevated, except for hip-hop. I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, hip-hop been running this shit for 30 years. We still the highest. We make the most money, even with nothing on the Billboard charts. Billboard doesn't mean that you sold or didn't sell. It just means that's a popular record. Yes, it did do units, but it don't mean that the genre as a whole is dead. That's not what that means, gang. It means all the little white girls in Idaho and all the people down in Tallahassee and all over the world didn't particularly find that song commercially viable. But guess what? A lot of other songs still made a lot of money. A lot of guys can still make money at this. They can tour, they can sell merch. I this week alone probably heard 10, 15 names I've never heard in my life that are touring and massive, this, that, and the third. I never heard of this David guy till something happened with the girl. And that guy got millions of followers and fans. So you can still do numbers without being on the Billboard, right? So at the end of the day, what's going on is we're watching people start to gravitate away. Now, they're still out here making good music. I told you, this is one of the best years in a very long time, 2025, for hip-hop that I like. Real, pure hip-hop. Not this shit Young Thug talking about. So Young Thug is going on about he wants hip-hop to be pop. The damn white guy that's talking to him making more sense to him. He literally said hip-hop's supposed to push boundaries. Young Thug is like, he basically sounded like, I want everything to just be really popping, really popping. I want us all to just make big records and make big money, do stadium tours and just dance and shit and fucking do stage diving. He didn't say nothing about the art form. He's talking about how he wants it just to be big and pop. Young Thug never got this shit, and he never will, because he's not in this for that. We're seeing that a lot of guys ain't in this for that. A lot of these guys are in hip-hop. We're slapping hip-hop on the label on them, but they ain't hip-hop. Right? We just heard 21 tell you, yo, I can't see how two people could stand there and battle each other and take that shit. I'd rather slap a nigga, he say that shit about me. It's called a rap battle. They've been doing this since the beginning of rap. But you can't stand there and or you can't see how, nobody's asking you to battle. He's saying he can't even see why they do it. It's foreign to him. It make me say, quote, it make me want to do something else to you. I don't want to write a rap. He said, but some niggas like that shit. Some niggas got backpacks and they like rapping. Well, guess what? It's called hip-hop, gang, in case you didn't know. Yes, we like hip-hop. We like when one motherfucker stand over here, say raps, bad things about the other motherfucker, and he internalize the process, then say bad things about his ass. It's called a rap battle. Give him 3 rounds, we pick a winner. We don't make a fucking lawsuit. It's called hip hop. I don't know if y'all niggas heard of it or forgot. But at the end of the day, what's going on is I got a video a few weeks ago. The hip hop is killing itself. We're trying to get rid of the sickness. It's like when you take chemo, right? When they give you chemo, I had chemo. And when they give you chemo, it hurts. It sucks. Your body's dying. They are literally killing your body. They're killing something in your body so they can kill the cancer. Hip-hop is killing itself. It's removing itself from the billboard. It's removing all the fuck shit. All these motherfuckers that's just using it to just get a quick buck. It's like the earth going to do one day when it swipe all of us off the earth going to be fine. We going to be gone. When the earth just swoosh, just lava, whatever it is, storm, whatever it's going to flooding, whatever it is, once it cleans itself of the earth, once the earth cleans itself of humans, it's going to be back to normal. The earth's going to be fine. Everything going to be calm. The birds going to come back. It's going to be like when we had COVID. Remember when the air was clean? Because nobody was going outside. It's like 80% of the pollution is gone. Like, because ain't nobody outside fucking shit up. So at the end of the day, that's what hip-hop is doing. It's cleansing them. And Young Thug can't understand it. They're scared. They're used to making a lot of money, spending a lot of money on changes, this, that, and the third. You can't do that no more because people are not throwing away their money like they used to. A lot of people used to revere dumb shit. And yes, Kendrick did come around and teach you, well, you ain't really necessarily got to be. Hip-hop does have an edge. We still talk our shit. And yes, it may be gangs and violence in it, but at the end of the day, we're still going to have some concept records. We're going to be really, really smart and intelligent. We're going to pick really good beats, and we're not going to follow trends like it's supposed to be. So he restored the feeling. No, it ain't in a weird place, Young Thug. It's in a better place, right? Like I said in my other video, we're not trying to tear y'all down, but we ain't going to keep lifting y'all up either. Y'all going to have to learn to swim or fly. End of the day, it is what it is. Hip-hop is cleansing itself. And that's it, man. I'm not talking about this no more, man. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. Young Thug, my advice to you is you're going to have to regroup. Don't make no music for a while because you don't know what you want to make. Just rely on your old stuff. Stop this shenanigans with Gunna and you keep bringing up shit that no one wants to hear. You keep saying your quotes are awful. I know you want to speak, and it's a lot of things that he said I didn't even make videos about because it just gets so like I don't know what's going on with homeboy. But end of the day, Young Thug, just slow down, start from scratch. Don't make nothing new. Just do shows with your old stuff. Get the feeling back for this hip hop. Start doing your old stuff like Lifestyle. I like that record, right? Do that record. Do some old shit that you used to do that everybody used to love. Get the feeling back from your fans, your crowd. Don't force this new shit on people. Just take a year off. No more interviews. Just take a year off. Just tour. Just do like Nas. Just tour. Do some dates. Do some shows. Just get back into the touch with your fans that like you. Stop talking about what hip hop is and what it ain't. Stop worrying about what the whole culture's doing. You thinking too much. You thinking too much about the battle. Everybody's worked up about this battle. Battle's over. We're going to step back to your respective corners. It's over. Battle's over. Now the air going to clear and we're going to be who we are. If this is who you are, don't worry. You'll come back in style. It won't be no time soon, but you'll be back in style or you're going to reinvent yourself. But stop trying to force your train of thought onto us. We're not buying it. We don't want it to be pop. And we're never going to want that. Man, I'm out of here. CLBMG. Head on over to black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you. They ship all over the continental U.S. Also, every Wednesday night, we go live, BTJ and Flares. On the What Show, we probably will be discussing this. This is a good topic. 9:15 on all my social media platforms. I got 8 different social media platforms. Tap in, you'll find it. And also, that's the new video by me, TJ and Flares, off the project called The Web Project, streaming on all streaming services. Go back, scroll back in my videos, lock in, watch it, get in the comments, hit the like button, share it. All right? I'm out of here, man. I'm going to catch you on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.
Get my coat, get my sheepskin, grab my wallet, get my pocket knife, and get that hat right there. We out. Grab my pocket knife too. Let's go. When I first came to the city, niggas didn't believe me. I just wanted to join a team and throw assist pass easily. 6 man off the bench, alley-oop pass freely. Suit up for one game and hope a scout might see me. But nah, niggas is greedy, wasn't rocking with him. Unplugged the scoreboard, put a lock on the gym. Told me to power forward, point guard at the rim. And left me with no center and a ball full of phlegm. Not knowing that I'm a dog, a Rottweiler within, with the heart of a pit bull that don't bark for pretend. My bites cut deep, break the bone and the skin, with the level of hustlenomics you do not comprehend. So first I took a block down on the west side end, and then secured a spot with some goons and some kin, and then sent out some flyers, let the games begin. And in 6 months time, the city like that's him. Oh yeah, he the one that moved the hustle to the burbs. And yeah, he the one that knocked the hustlers off the curb. And yeah, he the one that set up shop without a word. And he the one that got it cracking, and all he did was rapping by the Hooters. I kept killers from being shooters. Put a mic in a thug's hand, now he loyal like Pats fans. Take a man off the streets past the needles and crack cans. Promise mama to keep him safe, then put some food in his face, and he'll kill for you. But I don't need him for that. Click like, click share, tell them bitches we back. Share the whole location, tell them niggas where we at. Cause we out here and we ain't the cheese, we the trap.